And by the way, there's another beautiful armada floating beautifully toward Iran right now. So we'll see. I hope they make a deal. I hope they make a deal.
The Pentagon is preparing to deploy a second aircraft carrier to the Middle East. The Pentagon has instructed a second aircraft carrier to prepare for deployment to the Middle East as part of U.S. military preparations for a potential strike on Iran, according to 3 American officials. The officials told the Wall Street Journal that U.S. President Donald Trump has not yet issued a formal order, but could do so within hours, noting that the plans remain subject to change. Another official indicated that the Pentagon is preparing an aircraft carrier for deployment within 2 weeks, likely from the U.S. East Coast, pointing out that the USS George H.W. Bush is concluding training exercises off the coast of Virginia, which could accelerate readiness.
So Iran's in big trouble. It looks to me that the people are taking over certain cities that nobody thought were really possible just a few weeks ago. We're watching the situation very carefully. I've made the statement very strongly that if they start killing people like they have in the past, we will get involved. We'll be hitting them very hard where it hurts.
This aligns with what officials told Reuters, suggesting that the USS George Washington, currently in Asia, and the USS George H.W. Bush on the U.S. East Coast are the leading candidates for deployment. However, both would require at least a week to reach the Middle East. The option of deploying the USS Gerald R. from the Caribbean remains among the alternatives available to the Pentagon.
They want to make a deal. I think they'd be foolish if they didn't. We took out their nuclear power last time, and we'll have to see if we take out more this time.
Do you think a deal with Iran, with this current regime, would ever really stick?
I don't know. I don't know. I know one thing. They want to make a deal.
If the decision is made, the new carrier would join the USS Abraham Lincoln, currently deployed in the region, a move that has raised concerns about potential new military action. A Reuters analysis of satellite images showed a recent buildup of aircraft and other military equipment across the region. Trump stated on Tuesday that he is considering sending a second aircraft carrier to the region in preparation for possible military intervention if negotiations with Iran fail.
But with Iran, if it requires military, we're going to have military. Israel will obviously be very much involved in that. He'll be the leader of that. But nobody leads us. We do what we want to do.
Last year, the U.S. president joined an Israeli bombing campaign targeting Iranian nuclear sites. He had also threatened last month to intervene militarily during a deadly government crackdown on nationwide protests in Iran before later stepping back.